Dzień dobry, everyone.
Dzień dobry, and it's pronunciation day. Suji, go ahead, because people say that you're good at it. This is hard.
Shit. What is this? Oblesini, Moboka.
Okay, I'm gonna say Oblezini Malborka. That's what I would do, but she's probably right. The siege of Malborka. Remember Malborka? It was the big castle?
Yeah.
The biggest castle in the world, basically. The siege of Mariaburg was unsuccessful, so they were not able to conquer the castle. 2 month siege of the castle in Marienburg, Malbork, the capital of the monastic state of the Teutonic Knight. The joint Polish and Lithuanian force under command of King, I cannot pronounce his name, and Grand Duke Virotos besieged the castle. Whoa. Oh. It was a bid to complete the conquest of Prussia after the great victory in the Battle of Grunwald. Wait, so I'm confused. Is it the Polish-Lithuanian that tried to get the castle back? From what I understand, allied Polish and Lithuanian force invaded Prussia in July 1410 with the goal of capturing Marienburg. Their path was blocked by the Teutonic Knight, who engaged the allied force in the decisive Battle of Grunwald. The Knights suffered a great defeat, leaving most of the leadership dead or captured, but they were not able to take the castle? Okay, after the withdrawal of the Polish-Lithuanian force, the Knights started taking back their fortresses. By the end of October, only 4 Teutonic castles remained in Polish hands. The Peace of Thorn was signed on February 1, 1411. It considered a diplomatic victory for the Knights as they suffered only minimal territorial losses. The siege of Marienburg and subsequent Peace of Thorn are seen as a disappointment result for the Great Battle of Grunwald. But wait, isn't that castle now Malbork part of Poland to this day? It's the Malbork castle, right? It's not part of Poland. I'm confused. Anyway, you need to explain to us exactly what I'm reading. Let's get started. Whoa!
I dziękuję tymże gościom za to, że tu jesteście, bo to buduje ten koloryt i wspaniałość imprezy.
That castle is so epic. It creates magical event like this, right?
Yeah.
This is so epic. Oh yeah, so people play both sides now. Every side. It's all Polish people that play those characters. I mean, that dress like this, or they bring like people from other country. I'm not sure. Wow. Look at all the... Damn. The equipment, I mean, it's tough, right? Do you see much in that helmet? Yeah, you see. It doesn't cover your face, but...
Fajne miejsce, warto zobaczyć. Przede wszystkim trzeba być przygotowanym na wybuchy.
Bardzo przyciąga, jeszcze właśnie, no i te ubiory, tych ludzi, bardzo ładnie, bardzo mi się podoba. Średniowieczny taki klimat, dobry jest klimat, bardzo fajny.
It's very nice, really. We're first time here, but looks so amazing.
Yes.
And we visited this castle and was wonderful. Very nice.
Where you come from?
We're from Lithuania.
To oblężenie no to jest moment zwrotny, bo później już niedługo później zamek był nasz, prawda?
Czyli warto przyjechać.
No oczywiście, że warto.
Oh, wait.
No oczywiście, że warto.
Wow. I don't know if he's a good guy, but I like the cross with the black in front and the orange color.
Too, 'cause
It's
he
so
has that.
stylish.
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm sorry, I don't know whose side is which. I'm still confused by all of those videos. We did not react to a lot of video of these historical events, but... Those are the bad guy, right? Wow. I mean, look at this. The castle, and it's oversee the big city, and it looked like a village, like a Olympic village or something. I don't know, something like crazy. Wow. Look at the water. This is crazy. This is...
What's this?
Kwas Schlebop. Wanna try?
Quad. Schle. Wait, quad schlebovi? Quad schlebovi? Quad schlebovi?
Fine.
W średniowieczu nie było tak jak dzisiaj, że sobie do lodóweczki każdy idzie 5 razy na dzień, otwiera, nuda, nic nie ma, nie? Tylko było 1 czy tam 2 posiłki dziennie, a kwas chlebowy był też uzupełnieniem diety w jakiś sposób. I było to źródło czystej wody, dlatego że tak nie było.
Kwas was literary supplement. They were drinking beer or kwas back then.
Pito albo piwa, albo kwas chlebowy, nie? Bo do kwasu chlebowego też była potrzebna przygotowana woda, nie?
W Malborku
Boiled
wytwarzano
water.
miody.
Wait, what is kwas? Oh, it's fermented cereal. Low alcoholic beverage of cloudy appearance and sweet sour taste. Original from Northern Europe.
Damn, I want to try.
It's fermented beverage made from black or regular rye bread. I don't think we ever had that, right?
Miody pitne na potrzeby zamku. No było bardzo dużo miodosytni kiedyś, także musiano nawet wprowadzić ograniczenia, że jeden miodosytnik mógł wyprodukować tylko 20 beczek miodu pitnego.
Nie do Malborka przyjechałam z ceramiką. Jest to ceramika współczesna, ceramika użytkowa, również ozdobna.
Want to buy? So she want to buy every time that she sees something like this.
Wee, look at that.
The bowl looked like fish shape.
Yes. Wee,
Oh my god, this is she going broke.
this is a what? This is a grass?
Oh.
Wee.
Oh wow, look at the big huge key. It's to open those big doors in the movie that you see, right? Those huge tall door. Like a dungeon key or something, yeah? You like this?
Yeah.
What do you make with this?
Oh, it's a bowl.
I know, but you make papaya salad? What do you make
Yeah,
with
you
this?
put food
Oh,
on
okay.
it. You can put everything. Look at this. There's a lot of things to buy.
You love those kind of, we call that artisanal. More like artisanal kind of
Artisanal?
stuff. Yeah, artisanal.
Oh,
Oh, it looked like the eyes of the midnight sun or something like
Midnight
this.
sun.
I don't know. Zimni Bezal Koklowi Beski. You wanna try?
Basil Koholovi. Where is it? Is it Halloween? Bow.
Halloween? What is Halloween?
Wait, this is why.
Jako Centrum Kultury Szkoła Łacińska, czyli Malborskie Centrum Kultury i Edukacji, przygotowałyśmy całą moc atrakcji. Głównie dla najmłodszych to jest taka strefa rodzinna, która się nazywa Gród Dziecięcy. Właściwie realizujemy ją już kilka lat z rzędu, więc mamy coraz większe doświadczenie i coraz tych atrakcji jest więcej.
Pyszne jadło będzie, przede wszystkim stare gry, i bez numeru.
This guy is very drunk.
3 of them.
I thought at the beginning sounded like a drunk German, but maybe he's probably not German. I don't know. It just sounds like.
He's also drunk.
Będzie trzeba przejść 6 levelów.
Oh, what is this? I don't know any of these games. What is that? They have a castle and they play some kind of game. Oh, they need to move the ball from one side to another or something? No. Oh, yeah.
Obóz Wielkiego Mistrza jest przeznaczony dla małych dzieci do lat 12. Mamy dużo gier, mamy dużo zabaw. Każde dziecko dostaje certyfikat i musi wypełnić wszystkie misje, żeby dostać certyfikat zdobywcy wiedzy o Malborku. Czy to wydarzenie jest dopracowywane od wielu lat. Ja jestem tylko jednym z małych elementów i tak naprawdę większości tego wydarzenia nie znam, bo my przyjeżdżamy tutaj, bawimy się z tymi dzieciakami, wieczorem bierzemy udział w scenach, więc tak naprawdę samej bitwy oblężenia Malborka nigdy w życiu nie widziałem.
Oh. Yeah, they have a part for children, and then I thought at the beginning they were going to recreate the scene, like the scene of the battle. Oh. Oh. You see?
Yeah.
That guy is flying on top of the horse. Well, he's not flying, but he's on top of the horse like this. What was the point? Oh, because he can be on 1 foot on each horse? Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, you're controlling both.
But why is he doing that? Oh, you need to control both like this, but why does he need 2 horses like this?
Because 2 horses is probably faster, and
Yeah?
you probably have to carry some
I
heavy
mean,
stuff.
if he go fast, he's gonna fall, no?
No, you probably practice. It's like an A.
Oh, yeah. But see, just because that flag, it's always confused me because it looked like the flag of Finland. When you think about it, the color, right? The white with the dark blue, it reminds me of Finland. So I was confused at first, like which side they're on. Oh, wow. Whoa. Oh, that instrument. What is it called again?
Don't remember.
There's a name for this.
Yeah.
Don't remember.
Wait, Igor?
What the hell is this? Oh, they just put themselves there. I mean, I'm stupid. I thought they were gonna shoot them at first.
Oh.
I'm like, probably not. But what are those things? You light a fire? What are you doing with this?
No, for them to stand.
It's
They
for the
cannot
bird?
Fly, yes.
What do you mean they cannot fly?
Look, they have the rope there.
Oh, okay, they are stuck there. Okay, never mind.
Przyjechaliśmy tutaj z osobami, z pracownikami z różnych działów, z różnych komórek organizacyjnych i w ten sposób tak naprawdę jest przekazywana informacja, przekazywanie doświadczeń, przekazywanie cennych, że tak powiem, informacji na temat działania innego muzeum.
A poza tym każdy znajdzie coś dla siebie. Muzealnicy, wytrawni, koneserzy sztuki przede wszystkim będą zwiedzali. Natomiast ci, którzy chcą po prostu odpocząć w pięknym otoczeniu, wspaniałym, jednym z najwspanialszych zamków, jakie znajdują się na terenie naszego kraju, będą mieli coś swobodniejszego. Myślę, że inicjatywa znakomita.
Oh. Whoa. Wait, is that a child? Like a child wearing the helmet? Damn. Whoever made
A
that.
child wearing a helmet.
It's not a child wearing the helmet?
Well, I don't know. That's cute.
But it looked like most like a creature or something.
No, actually, this is look like a soldier.
Yeah? But a miniature. Oh. But it's interesting. His face looks so young. Woohoo! Even I was thinking back then, AV was the shield, the armor, the hat. Because when I played video game back in the day, when I played Diablo 2, you had the weight of the weapon, the shield, and everything was so heavy. So I don't know how heavy it is there. Like historically, it must be so heavy. Oh wow! Like a class they are teaching you about the history, I guess. It's interesting. Even though I much prefer if you teach me like while outside, you know, not in a class like this. I'm guessing.
What's that?
It looks like it's authentic, like it's still a paper from back then. It's crazy to see such old, like, what are those black dots on the top left?
Yeah. See the soldier?
It doesn't look like an instrument. You know when you write on the piano? I think like not the piano, but like another instrument. But maybe not for a piano, but for another instrument. What?
Yeah, they probably a song.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
At first I thought they were burying him like in a coffin. I just made that up. Oh, interesting. Sorry guys, I had to pause a million times. I'm not sure if the music is gonna be copyright, so I'm trying to I want to pause the video reaction, but it was very interesting.
Yeah. I really want to go to a place like that.
We know why.
No, it's
She
not
wants
just,
to buy all the stuff.
No, it's not just shopping, but you can try to dress at, you know, old
Oh.
style, thing like that. Take a picture.
Or stole my clothes. You see?
Oh, it's pretty though.
She bought the clothes for me, but she's wearing it.
This is cute.
No, but for real, Suji would be very cute in those historical clothes. She loved that style, so that would be cute. She loved history and she loved wearing old stuff.
Yeah, but too bad in Thailand you don't wear that kind of thing. Too hot.
Yeah, it's hot, right? Damn. We're reacting outside today because it's so hot inside. So thank you for the amazing suggestion. Please tell us more about the story. The video was more to show us like what they do, what they're doing in that kind of a festival. I'm not sure how to call it.
Yeah.
Maybe they have this every year. So it was amazing. Thank you for watching and see you very soon.